Ossendor, the writer, director, and producer of Dream Out Loud, and I am here with two of the amazing members of the production team. We have young Bali here, and he will be playing the role of Rick the Vibe. So, we're just taking some time out to get to know them a little bit better and just kind of see how Dream Out Loud came about. So, introduce yourself, sir.
I go by the name of Young Bali, born and raised Miami, Florida.
Thank you for your bio.
Straight out that city.
Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Rick the Vibe, co-creative director of Fly Supply Clothing.
Thank you. Okay, so Rick, tell us from your perspective how the project of Dream Out Loud came about, if you can remember.
It came about basically. Garrett had a cool idea. He went to a play of yours, and he was like, man, he liked it, and he wanted to kind of like put something together like that for us, like telling our story and trying to, I guess, like encourage people and let them know how we came about, like just answering questions that people always asked us, like, man, how y'all stick together and stuff like that. So I thought it was cool, and you know what I'm saying, we let him spearhead it.
Okay. And Bali, when you first got the phone call from me, because you were one of the first people I called when this project came across the board, when all the ink was dry and it was time to cast everyone, I'm like, I already know the first couple people that's going to be in the script or in the show. So how did you feel when you first heard about the project and when you learned about which character you'd be playing?
I was excited because the first play I did, it was my first actual stage play. And
which was mine.
Which was Elodie, written and directed by Elodie, Why Good Men Cheat. I got like a big reaction. So a lot of people, they liked me on the stage. So that was surprising because that was way out of my element, way out of my comfort zone. So when I got the call that, it was time for another round, I was excited. It was time to, game time again.
Get back to it.
Yeah.
And then when you learned that you would be playing Rick's character, and I told you to do your research, I sent you his page. I'm like, here's his page. Here's a little bit about him. Like, what was that like?
I knew it wasn't going to be hard. Just looking at like how his page is, I see that he basically like the face of the brand, and he stay fresh. He do all their photo shoots. So I was like, yeah, this me. I could play that. Sure. I could play that role. It wouldn't be hard. Just look like I just gotta really be myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody else said the same thing too. So I think we did pretty good with casting. Like it wasn't too far of a stretch. And what has it been like, since you've gotten the script and you're kind of like tapping in, you're getting to know a little bit more about his story. What has that been like for you? Are you kind of shocked about some things that you've learned, or like about his personality, or like what's that like?
I could say it's like I say, I'm not really too surprised. Honestly, it's like
that's true. You told me that.
It's like we similar in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like how he came up with the clothing brand with the freestyle. I make music. He the face. He stay fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm into fashion, so it's like it wasn't too hard.
So you weren't shocked about anything at all?
Nah. Really? I just knew I had to show up and remember the lines.
Pretty much. And what has it been like for you? Like, is it weird seeing yourself portrayed by someone else? Like, that's not no one wakes up and like someone's playing them, especially when they're still alive. So how is that? Like, how's that been?
It's been cool, just to see like another perspective of like, and also to like kind of like see how like this whole like thing comes into like life, like with the ideas, with the way y'all write it. Like I remember when you did the freestyle, when y'all was doing like the commercial for it, I was like, okay, that's dope. Like it's real good to like just look at it from a whole nother perspective. Like, yo, that's us right there. Like it's cool. I like it a lot.
Okay. And how's the experience been? Like since because for a long time, people didn't know what we were doing. They just saw us like posting, and we put music over the audio. They kind of saw Dream Out Loud, but they didn't know that we were doing a stage play. They didn't know who we were doing it about. So since we've kind of like started the marketing strategy, I guess, or since we started the rollout, how's the feedback been? Like, are people excited to see you on stage again, or like the ladies, they sliding in your DMs more? Like, I know you, Bali, so what's the feedback been like?
A lot of people are excited. You know, just to see me doing something positive, and it's working, and it actually look good, and it's professional, and you know, it's a fresh vibe, it's new to the city. Not too many people doing this. A lot of people are excited. A lot of people asking for tickets. You know,
Of course.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what about your family? Like, how they feeling about it? I know your father is like real big into music, and he's also one of like your bigger influencers in life. So how is he, like, what's his feedback like?
Yeah, he definitely excited, and he always in my ear telling me, you know, don't stop, because like nowadays you need more than one lane to get to where you're trying to go at in this entertainment industry. So he definitely all for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you, Rick? What kind of feedback you've been getting so far? I hear about the feedback we've been getting about you. So what kind of feedback you've been getting as far as DMs?
A lot of people been like curious, like, yo, what's this? Asking the dates. A lot of people, it's crazy. A lot of people from out of town been giving me feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like wanting to come out and stuff like that. But it's been good. Like, it's different. Like you said, it's new energy. So a lot of people, like, some people think it's a movie. I've been getting, like, yo, y'all finna have a movie. I'm like, no, it's a stage play. Like, come out and vibe. And like, it's something new. People just like want to see what it is now. You feel me? So I just been getting a lot of questions about like dates, timing, and stuff like that. But they got it now, so
people are very excited about it.
Yeah.
So what does Dream Out Loud mean to you? Because I feel like for a while we kind of didn't really have a title. We were kind of just putting the production together, and like, you know, we knew what it was going to be about, but we didn't really have a title. And I was speaking to one of you guys, and someone said Dream Out Loud. I wrote it down. Reggie said Selling Hope Not Dope. I wrote that down, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna just kind of merge those two things together. So when you hear Dream Out Loud, like, what is it that comes to mind for you, like lifestyle wise?
To me, it's pretty much like manifesting out loud, like, you know what I'm saying, and like saying what you go doing, actually like doing it for real, like not just talking about it, like, you know what I'm saying, like
executing,
saying what you go doing, like putting your feet to work too at the same time.
What about you? When you hear Dream Out Loud, what does that mean?
Basically, like, you know, chasing your dream without any fear, any hesitation. You know, a lot of times everybody not gonna see your vision, or they not gonna understand you, or they don't know what you aiming at. So just to be able to dream out loud, like you're really taking the steps, you're really putting in the work, you're really sacrificing out loud in front of everybody. Whether it's working right now or not, you still moving forward. So
I agree. I think when I hear Dream Out Loud, at least like when we put everything together, to me it was like just giving people the courage and giving people like the encouragement to kind of like do what it is that they want to do. Because like I was saying in another interview, it's like when you want to be a doctor, the steps are very clear. When you want to be a surgeon, the steps are very clear. What you need to learn is very clear. But when you're like in entrepreneurship, or when you're an artist, when you're an actor or a rapper or whatever, there is no like path. Everyone's journey is different, especially when you're in the art. So to me, Dream Out Loud is like just being bold about what you're doing, not being afraid to let people see your mistakes, to see your losses, like being a trendsetter in a sense. Because like you said, like the acting thing is not really a thing down in Miami. Like the arts are not really a thing. So to see people who look like us, who are brown like us, who are beautiful, who are well put together, and like we're making it cool to be an actor, we're making it cool to be a fashion designer, like we're making it cool to do what we do, how we do it. And then like the whole Selling Hope Not Dope thing is like there's so many things that we could be doing. Like there's so many negative things that we could be doing, but instead we're being positive with our platforms. We're putting positive messaging on clothing, positive messaging in our music, positive messaging in our stage plays or in our art. And that defines the Selling Hope Not Dope part, is like I'm out here being responsible with my platform, if that makes sense.
And you'll be amazed at how many people hit me up and be like, oh, let me know when they doing another one. I could be funny. I could do this.
Yeah.
Man, I never saw you doing no stage play. Why you talking about hit me up when they doing something?
Yeah, like we're making it
cool. So it's like
cool.
People want to be a part of something. And that's good, because I feel like, you know, coming from where we come from, it ain't cool to do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So when they see certain people step out on that faith and they doing this and it's new, you would be surprised at how many people that they might want to do it too, but they scared because oh man, I don't know nobody doing that or exactly. So like just making it cool to be able to step out of your comfort zone and go chase a dream and, you know, to do what's out of the normal. So
for sure. And I think too, just the way the brands do it. Like I said, like clothing, a lot of people are like, they go to the mall, they can't find anything, but then they come here and it's like they have something to match the shoes that they have in their closets, or like it's cool to wear graphic tees. Like y'all make it really raw, you know? So again, just like doing what you do, but doing it with your flavor. Like you don't have to do it like anybody else. What might seem like, man, ain't nobody gonna rock with this for real. Like there are other people who are on your frequency and who are on your wavelength who are gonna really like line up with what you got going on. So for sure, I think the title is perfect for the collaboration between the 3 different brands. I think everyone that we have on staff is like on point, and they represent Dreaming Out Loud in some form or fashion. So I'm definitely excited about that. What has been your biggest challenge, if any, in portraying Rick the Vibe so far?
So far, my biggest challenge, I don't want to give none of the script out.
Thank you very much.
But
crying.
Yes, I'm glad you said it. Yeah,
Valley's having a hard time crying. He gotta cry.
Oh, for real?
I hate it. That's my weakness. I'm one of those who focus on my strengths. I focus on my strengths, so I'm not really, but I gotta cry. That's probably one of the biggest challenges right now. Yeah.
Crying?
You probably just gotta make it like a crazy noise or something. Like,
yeah, that's how I told
like you ever seen what's his name off of Jamie Foxx? The dude who used to work at the desk.
Oh, Brendan. What's his name?
Braxton.
Yeah.
Every time you cry, you make a crazy noise like, like you're like, yo,
no,
you
it ain't that type
funny
of
right now.
He can't be funny.
I can't be funny.
He can't be funny.
They gotta be serious.
They gotta be serious when
it's
you
like some, it's real serious.
It gets real deep.
Yeah.
Bali, you're gonna be fine. I told you, he'll be all right. I told him just put his head down
praying.
and sniffle. He gonna get it. Trust me. We've been working on it a few weeks. He gonna get it. But I actually think that's gonna be one of the most beautiful moments of playing Rick's character.
I don't know. Rick just say he don't cry, so.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We never cried. We never cried around here. Like probably.
You don't cry anymore, but you probably did.
Yeah, I'm not. It's nothing wrong with crying.
Yeah.
Like getting your emotions off of you. Like if you feeling mad, you feeling sad, you feeling any type of way, it's always good to like get that. You gotta feel those feelings. Like so, there's nothing wrong with crying at all. I just even in the heat of the moment, like I'm the type of person that like I probably like hold it in and it's gonna come out when it another way or you know what I'm saying, like it'll probably come out at the wrong time, like you know how like you let stuff build up. But I ain't like when I'm going through it, the shit be so crazy, like you can't even afford to feel your feelings sometimes. You feel me?
You gotta keep going.
You gotta keep pushing.
So like man. Yeah. But I think you if you can master that.
Yeah, if I can master that, man.
You go really.
They need to call me for powers.
Yeah, somebody gonna call you. I think if you hit that the way it's supposed to hit, and what you have to, because
but I'm gonna tell them, look, man, y'all got something I ain't gotta cry. I prefer that.
No, I think if once you're able to tap into that emotion, if you could do that, then it's gonna open up your range so much as an actor and as a man, like as a person, just allowing yourself to, and you never know, like you might start crying on stage and can't stop. Because you haven't cried for so long.
That.
No?
Nah, I ain't gonna cry. Keep crying now. I ain't gonna keep crying. I'm gonna come do my part.
And go home.
Kill it.
And go home.
Shake my hands,
I think it's gonna be though. I think it's a beautiful story.
Yeah,
so what surprised you the most about Fly Supply that you've learned so far? Or like what's something that you have learned about them?
What I've learned, I mean, okay, here's what I learned. What I learned, like outside looking in, how they run their machine. So it's very well structured, very well put together, very organized, very on point. It's sharp. It's a sword. So that's, I mean, you could kind of tell,
yeah,
because when you ride in certain areas, you see the logo all over the bus stops and stuff.
That. Yeah, I told him that.
But like coming inside, and seeing from the inside is it's like, yeah, it's for real. So the success is,
Not surprising.
yeah, you can see why the success is where it's at, because it's a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pulling up, I see the big hanky sack that a field day when you put one leg in, you hop in.
Oh yeah. The potato
Full of orders going out. The UPS truck backed up. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's moving.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's a lot. It's structured. It's very structured.
It's more structured. I think it's very structured for it to be for black men. I think that's one of the things that shocked me the most. I'm like, because when you hear like black men fashion, like you thinking like, okay, it's just they making shirts back there, like whatever. But it's like you said, like a very oiled machine, very well organized. And it's like they're very on time.
The Black Louis.
Yeah, pretty much like the Black Louis Vuitton. Like they're very on time. They're very on point. Like everything is just. I think that was probably one of the things that was most surprising. And for me to learn that 4 people own it, because I've seen the logo around. I'm not gonna lie, like I thought it was a white person that owned Fly Supply. I didn't know that it was black owned. So like when I saw that and I saw that it was 4 black men who look like people like my brothers and like people I grew up with, I'm like, that made it even more impressive. It made me more inclined to tell the story, because that's not easy, especially for a decade. Like for 4 best friends or 4 brothers or 4 partners to be able to be like effective in this way and still have fun together, like still laugh together. And it's like, yeah, it's definitely a family for sure. So
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that shocked me the most too.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you want people to know about Fly Supply? Like a part of the story, like in our stage play, what is like the most important thing you want people to take away as far as like about Fly Supply?
To keep going, no matter what. Like, no matter what come your way, just keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what I could give the takeaway from it. Like, no matter what obstacles you going through, just keep going, don't stop.
Don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
Right.
And what about you? What do you want people to take away from the stage play? From your perspective.
From my perspective, what do I want you guys to walk away with from the
And
stage
I think you
play?
said it like it's cool to be.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be yourself. But like, I want people to take that you can actually build something special with a team. A lot of people love to say, oh, one man army, or I do it by myself, or I'm all I got, or it's all me. But I'm learning more and more that you only could go so far by yourself. So be more open-minded to having a team. Like I say, coming from where we come from, everybody like standoffish to themselves. I kind of learned how to network more by going up to school, going to college. It opened me up more up to being more sociable, but I could be more. So I want to say to those who are in their box and to themselves, if you want to build something big, you need a team.
An effective team. And you got to make sure that everybody is on the same page when it comes to the team. Because I feel like what I've learned is like people can be a part of the team, but everyone's vision is very different for where it's going, and it's not going to work that way. So right. I feel like as long as we're all on the same page, everyone's energy is right when they come in, and we're all on the same frequency, like it's easier to execute and it's easier to get things done. Mm-hmm. So that's why I like to surround myself with people who are just as hungry as I am. Because like if you're here because you think you're going to get like a $15,000 check, or you think that's not what the purpose of what this is. Of course, that is a byproduct of what we do, but you have to be someone who is looking to be a leader, who's looking to be effective, and who really understands like what the overall goal is, which is to make an impact. So as long as the team is on the same page and everyone does what they need to do, I think it's effective. What you think?
I think so too.
You agree? Okay. So I'm going to get a little bit personal with you guys. I'm going to ask y'all some personal questions. First one is, what is your biggest pet peeve, Bali? Because you seem very like laid back and like you don't get your feathers ruffled too much. So what bothers you the most? Like what's your biggest pet peeve? You don't like hair in the sink?
What?
You don't like shoes at the door? Like what?
All right. My biggest pet peeve.
If you have one.
I could just say like when people not coming prepared.
Okay.
Like that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I feel like if we have a task at hand and we all know what needs to be done and we all take what we're doing serious, I feel like everybody should come with their A game. They should come stepping. They should come ready. Mm-hmm. that's one of my biggest pet peeves because I feel like going back to teamwork, when you're doing something as a group, you know, one person can throw off everything for the whole team. You know, some people may have worked hard and waited for a certain moment, and then now those things have to be done over or recreated. Or so that's one of my biggest pet peeves. You know, if we coming to handle business, let's handle business, and then let's party or let's play. So,
what about you? That's a good one. What about you? What's your biggest pet peeve if you have one? That was deep, Bali. I thought you were gonna say like you don't like repeating yourself. That's one of mine. Or you don't like being hung up on. Like you just.
I don't really.
I
that
like
stuff
it, though.
don't really bother me.
Okay.
I don't let too much bother me.
Okay. What about you? What's your biggest pet peeve?
Probably my biggest one probably is like bad hygiene.
Okay.
Like, I ain't trying to smell your stink, bro.
What is going on? Like,
I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying because everything else like don't bother me, like for real.
Okay.
So stuff like that bothers me. Like if I'm chilling around you and you fart or some shit, it's like it's like yo, I can't do nothing but take that in. I don't want to take that in.
Right now you tasting it.
Yeah.
This is so funny. Okay, so both of y'all are very fresh. Obviously, you guys like to dress. So, what is your favorite sneaker?
I can't say I have one because I've been growing lately, and with my growth, I've been able to experience like new fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say I have a favorite sneaker.
What's your favorite?
But I can say that my man Rick here make me want to buy some damn Louis.
Okay, so I'm about to ask you, like, what is your favorite? Okay, obviously we know what your favorite
Right.
brand is. It's Louis Vuitton, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And Fly Supply. What's your favorite sneaker?
The Louis trainer.
The Louis trainer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now,
we're
that's
gonna put a picture up. I don't know what that is.
right now that's my favorite. What? It kind of still is.
Louis trainer.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite Fly Supply collection? We've been here a couple of times. I know you guys get to see everything, especially some of the things that have not yet been released.
Mm-hmm.
So don't say too much. But what so far has been like your favorite Fly Supply piece or collection?
That jacket I got, the beige jacket with all the graphics on it, and I got the Fly Supply coming down the line.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite. And then I like the Selling Hope Not Dope.
Oh, the new one that came out.
Yeah.
The new collection. Dream Out Loud.
But that
collection?
jacket, yeah.
That is dope. The hoodie.
No, the jacket I wore on stage at the last play, and the birthday scene. It's right there. I'm looking dead at it.
Where? Oh.
I got it.
Okay. That's nice. We're gonna put a picture of it also. There's a lot of collections that we think are really dope. Is it a Letterman jacket?
Nah, it's the.
Oh, I know
think
exactly
you
what
wore it
you're
on
talking
stage too.
Okay, yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something like what Reginald had on at the party. This one.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that one too.
Yeah.
That was your birthday outfit. Okay. I like. What about you? What's your favorite? I know you guys over the past decade have a lot of different collections that you put out, but what so far has been like your favorite or your top 3?
My favorite is our first cut and sew collection.
Okay. Someone else said that too. I think it was that KP? Yeah, KP said the same thing.
Yeah, it's my favorite because that was our first time like figuring out how to make clothes from a tech pack standpoint, and like we was just imagining things and like making it come to life. So in that collection, we did a sweatsuit, but rather than having the side that everyone sees, like we reversed it. So we did like a reverse French terry wood. Like on the outside, it looks like velour, but it's actually like French terry material. Ooh. And then it had like a Chanel print going across it. It's pretty simple.
That's dope.
But it was my favorite because we did it and we ain't never see ourselves like making clothes like that. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, like it got a lot of eyes and like a lot of people wore it who were like famous and stuff like that. And they thing was like, yo, this is my favorite like set to wear and stuff like that. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
Are you a lover boy or a player, Bali?
I'm a lover.
Why does everybody look at the camera? Sam, everyone looks at the camera. Everyone's like, I'm a lover boy. Everyone. Y'all are number 7 and 8. Everybody has done the same exact thing. Like, I'm a lover.
Come love me, baby.
I know that's right. What about you? Are you a lover boy or a player?
I'm a lover boy. At one point, I probably was a player, but I'm a lover.
You're a lover boy.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
You definitely a player.
No.
Okay, Cancers are players. What's
Cancers
your
are
zodiac?
lovers.
What? What's
I'm a
zodiac?
Taurus.
When's your birthday, Bali?
June 24th.
Okay, you're a June Cancer, so you get.
I'm
When's
a
your
Taurus. April. The end of April.
Okay. Tauruses are definitely players as well, so both of y'all lying.
I never heard this before.
Research your zodiac sign. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions and we're going to wrap up. Would you rather is one of my favorite games because it kind of gives you a little bit more insight into these people's personalities. So, would you rather a night in with Bae or a night out with your boys?
It depends. It depends what the night out is. And it depends when the last time I've been out.
Okay. What would you prefer? Like, if you you on a high right now, you in the best moment of your life, would you rather call up your girl and be like, baby, I want to chill, let's watch movies tonight, or would you rather call your homeboys to go out and celebrate?
If we having a
If you're in the highest moment, if you
all right,
Jay-Z
boom.
right now.
If I just reached a new level, I'm finna call my dogs up. We finna go out, but I'm gonna make sure Bae got her outfit ready because she's sliding too.
Aw, okay. I like that answer. What about you? A night in with Bae or a night out with your boys?
I'm a night in.
A night in?
Yeah, I'm gonna chill to the crib.
I'm talking about if you having the best night of your life and if you could spend it with anybody,
I'm gonna chill to the crib.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill to the crib.
Would you rather fine dining or a home cooked meal by the woman you love?
Home cooked meal.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the home.
What's your favorite thing to eat? What if someone's gonna make your favorite meal, what would it be?
Blackened salmon with Swiss chard and mashed potatoes.
You fancy? And veggies. I know you like veggies.
Yeah, Swiss chard is a veggie.
Oh, it is?
It's like a leafy green.
Oh, can we put a picture of that? I've never seen that before. Let's put that up there. And what about you? Home cooked meal by the love of your life or 5-star dining? I feel like I know what you're gonna choose, but
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 5-star.
I already know.
Yeah.
You like to eat. Okay, what about you? Road trip or fly? Would you rather drive to where you're going, look at the scene, take your time, hang out, or would you rather fly?
We fly.
You don't have the patience to drive?
No, I don't want to drive.
What about you? Road trip or flying?
I'm gonna fly, but it depends on where I'm going. So if I'm in a place where I could drive to the next destination and get to see like good scenery and stuff I never seen before, I'll fly. I'll ride.
You'll
but
drive,
if it's somewhere that ain't really got no scenery, like down here from Miami to Cali, I'm gonna fly.
You gonna fly?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather cuddle or Netflix and chill? And you know there's a big difference. Would you rather cuddle?
What's
I
the
mean, like
difference, though?
toes rubbing together, like legs intertwined, like holding each other, body heat exchange. Or would you rather Netflix and chill, meaning turn on a movie, get straight to it? The intimacy or just Netflix and chill? Which one?
We gonna Netflix and chill, then we gonna cuddle after.
Oh, are you a cuddler after?
It depends on who you is.
That's not funny.
It depends. Netflix and chill, cuddle after.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, I'm with Bali. I'm on the combos. Like,
You gonna do both? So
Yeah.
nobody's just cuddling.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Unless I'm burnt out.
Okay, you just want to lay there. Okay. Would you rather vacation in the Caribbean or go to Europe?
Well, I've never been European, so I can't say if I would choose European over the Caribbean. So I probably have to say the Caribbean because that's what I know so far.
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna go Europe.
European?
Yeah.
Really? I'm very Caribbean. I'm a Caribbean kind of girl. I like to chill on the beach and like toes in the sand, drink in my hand. Like I'm that kind of girl. But I've also never been to Europe, so I can't really compare the two either. So, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this Dream Out Loud podcast. Again, thank you, Young Bali, for joining us today. Thank you, Rick the Vibe, for sitting with us. Young Bali again is playing Rick the Vibe in Dream Out Loud, Selling Hope Not Dope, which is a stage play written and directed by myself, Elodie Ausendor. Make sure you guys pull up Saturday, April 29th, Little Haiti Cultural Center. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be live. It's based on a true story. So Yeah, come out and support. Make sure y'all tap in.
If you buy a ticket, make sure you put recommended by Young Bali, because I need to get my ticket sales up.
He does, for sure. So make sure y'all pull up. DreamOutLoudFS.com. See you guys soon.